Layered skirt tutorial. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Teach with Zura and I make easy sewing tutorials. So if you are interested on how to make this layered skirt, so for mine I made the 3 layered skirt part, but I can be showing you also on how to make other layers. You can make yours to be 3, 4 or 5. So just stay tuned. I'll be taking you on a step-by-step tutorial. But remember to like this video. If you know someone, it will be helpful to share it to them and also comment. So guys, as you can see right here, I'm with my lining and with about half yard, then also I'm with my Ankara fabric here and with my 1 inch elastic band. So what I basically did was to mention all the materials you'll be using for this layered skirt tutorial. So for me, I told you I made the 3 layered skirts, but you can make yours to be 4, 5 or 6. Just totally depends on your choice. Now guys, you can see I've gone ahead to open up my lining. You can see where I placed my tape. I extended my tape to 2 inch. That 2 inch I extended it by before I placed it on this lining is for our band for our skirt. Now you can see it is 14 inches. The reason why it is 14 inches is because I want the full length of my skirt to be 21 inches when I'm done. So what I did was to divide 21, and I want my skirt to be 3 layers. So what I did was to divide 21 by 3, and it's going to give me 7 inches each. So see what you're also going to do. You're going to be minusing 7 inches from your full length. So 21 minus 7, you can see it is 14 inches, as we also extended the tape by 2 inch for our band. I hope you understand, because that remaining 7 inches, we replace it where that 14 inches is going to complete our full length of our skirt to 21 inches. I hope you understand. So likewise, if you want yours to be 4 layers, if you want your full length to be 21 and you want your layers to be 4, what you have to do is 21 divided by 4, and it's going to give you about 5¼ inches. I hope you understand me. Same thing if you want it to be 5. Please guys, I hope you understand. So to know the width of lining you are supposed to cut out, what you have to do is your round hip measurement plus extra 15 inches. So my round hip measurement was 37, then I went ahead to add extra 15 inches to it before I cut out my lining for the width. And I told you the length. I showed you how to get the length. I hope you understand me guys. Now I've gone ahead to bring my Ankara fabric here, and you can see it is 9 inches for the length. I hope you see. Now 1 inch is to fold the down part, then the remaining 1 inch is to gather the top part of our Ankara. Now also, to know the width of the Ankara you're supposed to cut out, what you have to do is your hip measurement times 2. Okay guys, this also totally depends on your fabric. You can do times 3, or how full you want it to be. You can do times 3, but what I just did is times 2. I hope you understand guys. Now after doing that, I'll go ahead and cut the remaining 3 pieces we need for my 3 layered skirt. So if you want it to be 4, you go ahead and cut 4. Want it to be 5, you go ahead and cut 5. I hope you understand using what I showed you in the beginning. I hope you understand. So guys, that is what I'll be doing, folding all the down parts and gathering all of them. I hope you understand. Now you can see I've gone ahead to draw a middle line on our lining. I hope you understand. So this is how the first part of our Ankara is going to be on our lining. Then the second part, this is how it's going to be placed when we have gathered it. I hope you understand guys. When we have gathered it, this is how we are going to place it. I hope you're seeing what I'm showing you. This is how we are going to place them on it when we have gathered and folded the down parts. Now for the whole 3, that is how we are going to place it on our lining. Now guys, I'll go over and do that. So you can see I've gone ahead to gather it. You can see how it looks like here. Now you can go ahead and also use your pins as you are sharing it evenly on your lining. As you place your Ankara on your lining or any fabric you are using for this, now go ahead and make sure you share it very well so that one side will not be gathered more than the other side. I hope you understand guys. So you also be using your pins to hold it down so that it will be easier when you want to sew and it won't move. I hope you see what I'm doing. So you place it from the beginning part here to the end part, this other part. I hope you can see. Now, one important thing, guys, before you start stitching, make sure you leave 1 inch on both ends. I hope you see 1 inch before you start stitching. So guys, if you noticed, I went ahead to mark a chalk line on the middle point of this lining, because that is where I'll be placing my second Ankara fabric. And I told you leave 1 inch on the starting point and on the ending point before you stitch. And you see the way I placed it, that is how you're going to place yours. But make sure you also share the gathers evenly so that one part will not be bigger. I hope you see what I just did, guys. This is what I was showing you. I hope you see the way I placed it and sewed. And I left 1 inch on this beginning part of all the 3 layers and also at the ending part of it. You are going to see why that is important as we proceed in the video. I hope you see what I'm showing you. I left 1 inch on all this ending part and also in the beginning part. Now guys, see what I'm showing you here. See why it is useful. Now to close this up, we'll be bringing the lining pieces of those 1 inch we left, and I'm going to just use my pin to pin it down. So we'll be needing it to close up the lining. I hope you see, guys. I'm done doing that. Now I'll go over to my machine and just stitch it down, closing up that 1 inch we left. I hope you can see, guys. And yes, guys, I'm done stitching it down right now. So I'll turn it over to the front like this. I hope you see, and you can see those openings on all the 3 layers. Now see the way I held it together, also that 1 inch, and I'm going to go ahead and stitch all the 3 layers up with that 1 inch and close it up. I hope you see what I'm showing you, guys. Yes, this is what I'm showing you. And guys, this is what we have. I'm done stitching it and I closed it up. I hope you are seeing, guys. It's very easy. Please be following this method I'm showing you. And guys, I've gone ahead to cut out my band, and my band here is 2.5 inches on fold. That means if you open it, it is 5 inches. And guys, the next thing we have to do is to fix the band on this skirt. So before you start fixing, what you have to do is to leave 1 inch on your band before you place it from the back part and start pinning it down with your pin. I hope you see the way I'm placing it, because this is how we are going to cover it up. I hope you see. We'll use ½ inch to stitch and the remaining ½ inch to cover out the rough edges, sorry. So you can see, guys, I've gone ahead to stitch that ½ inch all around our tired layered skirt. So this is it. This is what it looks like. Now I hope you see the way I close also the band of our skirt. Now I'll go ahead and close it up again using ½ inch. I hope you understand. So our band has become 2 inches, what we originally wanted it to be. So go ahead and do exactly the same thing for yours. So I'm just closing it up here with ½ inch all around, and I'm using my pin to pin it down so that it won't move when I'm stitching it on my sewing machine. So I advise you do the same. So let me go over and stitch it down and show you what it looks like. So guys, this is what it looks like. I hope you can see. I've gone ahead to stitch it all around, but I left an space of about 1.5 inches where we're going to be using to insert the band. So how to know the band you're supposed to cut? What you have to do is your round waist measurement. Mine is 28 minus 4 inches. You can do minus 5 inches. It totally depends on you, but I did minus 4 inches. So what I cut out was 24 inches. Now I'll be using my safety pin to pass it through that hole into this band we just made. I hope you're seeing. So I'll just go ahead and pass it all around this band just like this. I hope you can see. And I'm done passing it into, and I'm bringing it out from this other part. I hope you see. And make sure when you're passing it, it doesn't bend, so that your band will not be just twisted. So make sure, be very careful about that. And guys, see the way I just placed it like this. I hope you're seeing. I'll go over and stitch it. So I'm just use my office pin to just hold it. I'll go over and stitch it very well so that it will not lose by any means, like this. And now I'm putting it inside. Take note, make sure you are doing it carefully so that it won't twist the band. I hope you understand. So guys, I'm done stitching it. Now what I have to do is to go over and cover that edge we left open to put the band. I'll go over and cover it, and that is all for this tutorial. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to give me a like, comment, and follow for more amazing tutorials like this.